Let's go back to the beginning. How did you start Tuned In Grading? Where is it at now, and what's the future hold for the next 6 months of, tell me the backstory of Tuned In
Yeah.
Grading.
So I mean, I think out of all fairness, so there's three other partners, and then two of the guys, it was their idea. And my backstory, kind of like he said, other than being fortunate to be able to invest in companies like Collects, I've been investing since I was a kid in memorabilia, and not as a seller, but just as someone that I think the word investing can be multi-purposed, whether it's financial or emotional. And I've gotten to the point as a 43-year-old to really feel like I want to be a kid every day. And so, yeah, you mentioned COVID, the pandemic. I think what happened is a lot of things. One of which, people like me that were a little bit shy about talking about having sports cards or autographed Don Henley records because it wasn't really cool. All of a sudden, it became art, and it became, the fancy term is, an alternative investment. And so when the auctions I would go to monthly went from relatively affordable pricing to not affordable because people were at home and buying, I was like, okay, there's something here. So to kind of land the plane with the backstory of Tuned In Grading, there's a record store here in Dallas. It's the largest in the country, called Josie Records, and the founders are dear friends of mine, and they are on the Mount Rushmore of record heads. They know more about every record than anybody on planet Earth. And so I kind of boldly approached them about 3 or 4 years ago and just said, hey, I'm here every Sunday.
There's something here.
Yeah, well, I just, how
Yeah.
do I become an investor in the store? And they said, look, we appreciate that. We're good. But we've been following your journey on Roger's music tour and all this other stuff. And so they said, what about this? And I was like, holy crap, this is lightning in a bottle. And so anyway, one thing led to another. We got prototypes. We had people from Alibaba helping us put stuff together, did a lot of research, and 3.5 years later, we launched. And so, it's a way to go and bring a different level of investing to a space that's never been, highlighted before.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a lot of fun.